Continuamos con un invitado muy especial, Sas Pérez, CEO de Lanez. Bienvenido, Sas.
Hello.
Hello, Sas. How are you?
I'm very well.
Well, Sas, let us know about Lanez. What's your company? What's Lanez?
So Lanez is a company that is formed in Israel, which wants to help cities become smarter for their mobility, to prevent collisions and prescribe solutions that will save up to 55% of the crashes that are occurring today in cities around the world.
Lanez is helping to build safer cities.
So we're dealing with cities that have problems with bicyclists, pedestrians, car drivers that are colliding and causing injury and death. We help them to understand the problem on the street, and we help them to have solutions to prevent these collisions. Today on a street, you have people walking, people on bikes, on scooters, unicycles, cars, trucks, all sharing the same space. And because sometimes the street design or the lighting or other reasons is faulty, they have crashes and collisions, and unfortunately people are dying on our streets. We want to stop that.
After your presence in the Barcelona Congress, what are the trends in smart cities for 2023, in your personal opinion?
The trends that I saw were digitalization and also the use of technologies such as predictive analytics, augmented reality, and twin cities. All of these new technologies that are helping to make the cities more livable. At the end of the day, what's important is that our cities are more livable. It's not a smart city if it's not livable.
Do you think, Sas, that car sharing is for all kind and all size of cities?
It depends. I think you have different kind of sharing models today, and each city must look for itself. For example, if you have car sharing in New York City or Madrid, it will look differently than car sharing in a small town, because the complications that come with car sharing are higher. There are more clients, there are more operators, and often the operators are not being regulated as they should. So the larger the city, the more the city needs to pay attention to controlling the operators to ensure they are driving safely and to train them properly. In a small city, you won't necessarily have that problem.
And about the future, electric cars are the total solution, the definitely solution for future megacities, or we must look for another solution?
They are part of the solution. I spent 12 years in the electric vehicle industry, and I can tell you they are a very big part of the solution, but not the whole solution. We should not have people, whether in a gasoline car or electric car, one person in a car driving in a city or on a highway, because this is not an efficient use of the roads. We should encourage car sharing, we should encourage public transit, and definitely we should encourage that they are all electric.
To end this small interview, Sas, can you let us know what about autonomous cars? What do you think about the cars completely autonomous? Will be in the near future, or?
Yes. Well, you can see in cities like San Francisco, there are autonomous taxis, and now they are growing the number of them because they have proven to be safe and efficient. And of course, an autonomous vehicle will never go faster than the speed limit. actually they will be safer than human-driven vehicles. But the problem is regulation. Every city, every state, every country has a different set of regulations over driving, over cars, over transit. So I think it will be a slow process, but it is already happening, and definitely it is combining software, AI, algorithms with the vehicle. So we can imagine there will be less accidents, less crashes, less injuries when we have entirely fleets of autonomous vehicles.
For this future to see in the reality, in the real life, this future, yes, we need a lot of data moving around the nets, maybe 5G or 6G in the future. Do you think we are now or will be prepared in the near future with this infrastructure we need?
I think 5G right now is sufficient. It's a big improvement from 4G. And yes, as you have said, there will be 6 and 7 and 8, but I don't think we have to wait until then. I think the infrastructure is there. What we need is for cities to implement it in a proper manner, to improve the safety of the cities and not have crashes because humans are not respecting the law, but autonomous vehicles are respecting the law. So this is where we will have a period of adjustment because we still have 99.9% of vehicles are human powered today and a very small percentage are autonomous, but it will grow. And as we get more autonomous vehicles, it will become necessary to better regulate actually the humans who are driving because, for example, on a street where the limit is 40 kilometers an hour, an autonomous vehicle will not go faster than 40 kilometers an hour, even though you may be behind it and you are in a rush to go somewhere, it doesn't care. It will only drive the limit that is regulated by the city. So there will be a period of adjustment for humans to really enjoy the benefit because the big benefit is that autonomous vehicles will stay far apart, they will be safer, and there will be less congestion because the flow will be smoother.
Thank you very much, Sas Pérez, CEO of Lanez. Muchas gracias, señor Pérez, por estar en esta mañana de viernes con nosotros en Tech Talks by Skiller Academy. Goodbye. A todos ustedes les espero el próximo viernes en Tech Talks by Skiller Academy, en Negocios TV.
Preview.